I'm Aaron Staten, and I play Ken Cosgrove.
I'm Jay Ferguson. I play Stan Rizzo.
I'm Danny Strong. I play Danny Siegel.
And here we are, guys.
Here we are.
Commentary on Mad Men. Never thought they would want me to do this.
I never thought they'd want you either, Jay, so this is exciting for both of us, I think.
The fact that anybody is even half interested in what I have to say is extremely flattering.
They're gonna delete it all, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Lazy Boy, the cure for the common chair.
So, that's me.
Budweiser,
Very exciting.
common beer.
And this was all very
That's John,
surreal for
right?
me. John Hamm.
Yep.
Cure for the common
And I think,
bank.
I don't know, I think it's challenging
How
because
about Alka-Seltzer, the cure for
who's
the
better
common
looking
cold?
between the two of us?
Mm.
Me or John Hamm?
Right.
I
I saw
think-
that from the moment. I saw that.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think probably me, but I don't
Opens
wanna,
up with the tension of.
I don't want to knock John down. So when we were doing this, this show is my favorite show of all time. I'm a huge fan. So when I was sitting here in this suit, in this tie, talking to these two people,
What did Roger
it
think
was
of
like
that?
I'd been transported into a fictional universe. It was totally surreal for me. It was like, why am I talking to Dawn? Why am I talking to Peggy? This is just awesome. And I've never had that experience before on anything, so it was very exciting.
And this was a reunion of sorts with
Yes.
the acting trade for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hadn't even been pursuing acting work for a couple years because I'm a screenwriter. This is very good, Aaron.
Yeah, good lead.
Yeah, it's like we're in
Teed them up nicely.
inside the Booth Studios.
Or the Tonight Show.
And
for a
yeah, I hadn't been pursuing acting work for
I've got
a
my
few
coffee.
years because I'm a screenwriter, and then I got this audition for Mad Men, and I just thought, well, I can't turn that audition down, and got the part, and it was
He did.
extremely exciting.
Matt was a big fan of yours as well, though, already.
Yeah, we had gotten to know each other during
best of
the
luck.
award season a few years ago. I had been nominated for an Emmy, and so we had been on Emmy panels together.
For Recount.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, for the HBO movie Recount. So that's how we got to know each other, and he had talked to me. He said, I know you're an actor, and if there was ever anything for you, would you want to audition for the show? And
The
I said,
cure
I'd
for
love to
the
audition.
common audition.
Huh?
The cure for the common
The cure for
audition.
the common audition. And what's funny is, in the scene, I have a pipe. And when I got the audition sides, it said, he has a pipe. And I just thought, I have to get a pipe for this audition because it'll do wonders for the character. I won't even have to do anything if I'm holding a pipe.
I like to think it's a shout out to Paul Kinsey.
It is a special shout out to Kinsey. But it took me like 2 hours to find a pipe. I just went to store after store, and I spent about a half hour on the actual material.
They don't sell pipes at grocery stores.
No.
stores-
I wanted an antique pipe, so I was going to like antique stores. I wanted a 1960s pipe, and it was challenging. So that's all.
They might
Those are
sell,
my anecdotes.
They sell pipes at grocery stores if you want to blow bubbles.
Yes, but I felt like a bubble pipe
Yeah.
would not be appropriate for Mad Men,
Try not to think
Might
about
have gotten a little bit of a laugh.
perhaps. And the pipe
Well,
that I
they
use
go
on the
to the
show
agency.
is the pipe that I went on my
double
scavenger
dip,
hunt
5
journey
years
on that
based
day.
awards.
Look at that.
Yeah,
You got anything on Vix?
Helping the budget.
Actually, it's Vic.
I do what I can.
That's the question.
I don't want to be known just
very
as an
behind.
actor. I want to
Your new art director has been waiting for
Prop guy.
prop guy, line producer,
We've all been
anything I
coming
can,
up with a bunch
everything I
of
can.
ideas, chasing him down, and having him draw all of them and lose them.
He's your new art director too, and you.
Oh, they're talking about you.
I don't think you can spend.
Yeah,
money
I'm starting to
hiding
get a
behind
sick
corners
feeling in
and
my
trying not
stomach
to
saying,
make
"No,
eye
I'm getting
contact
ready to
with
have to
people
talk."
around you.
What was your audition like, Jay, for this?
You are. Because Stan is talented and more experienced. You
It
need
was
to
very
learn how
similar to
work
my
with
first day, but I was gonna get into it in a second when it.
Well,
when it
now
comes on
you
here.
got me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, Aaron's excited now.
You're not supposed to say that.
I was just gonna say that in watching this right now, it reminded me of my audition where
Charlie Chaplin was very lonely.
I knew absolutely nothing
Too much of a
about
sad sack.
the show,
Moral and hard,
the
they
the
were
episode in
except
particular,
hard,
other than
so
the,
mean to
the
Laura.
sides that I got from my audition, and so I was just so curious to know what all was going to be going on in this episode, and
Part of the chapter on your childhood?
it was extremely nerve-wracking my first
Why is that?
audition because the first thing that Matt said to me when I walked in the room, I had a
That was you coming in and
I had a suit on.
That kid.
I walked in and he said, okay, first of all, after I sat down, hi, how you doing? He said, okay, first of all, take off the coat, unbutton the shirt, take off the tie. And there's nothing really to set your nerve at ease, you know, when you're coming in for the show and Matt, and right away you're having to disrobe. But that was only a little foresight into what the episode had in store for me.
Yeah, that's
ultimately, and which, you know, was equally as nerve-wracking coming to work, already intimidated and terrified at the experience. Everybody's so professional and such a wonderful machine to witness, and you throw into that mix having to get naked in front of everybody. Interesting mix of emotions swirling around inside.
Yeah, I'm having those mix of emotions right now. It's a little disturbing, a little challenging. So I love this. I love in the show whenever they flash back to, you know, pre-backstory. And in this episode, they're sort of paralleling my, Danny Siegel's hiring with Don Draper's hiring, which thus must mean I am the next Don Draper.
Absolutely.
I mean, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, clearly that's what this is a setup, is for me to take over and for me to start boozing and having sex with all these characters. And
Falling from buildings.
falling from buildings in a sort of animated
With a pipe.
collage with a pipe. I think that would be my guess where it's going. I don't know, though. I mean,
No, they don't tell us.
they don't tell us anything. I love this. It's there she is.
That's a dumb question. Who does your work?
I do.
Really?
Yeah. It's an interest of mine, and they let me do it.
You know, my experience was fairly limited on the show, but I found that these two guys,
You need 20 of those.
as cool as their characters, you know, just the coolest guys to work with. And Slattery is just exactly like, I mean, he's not exactly like Roger Sterling, but he's just got that kind of dry, very funny sense of humor. And
I saw you leave the office with something under your arm.
sorry, I had to
You don't know what it is.
need a moment.
The guy in the elevator thought it was a hydrogen bomb.
It's a beautiful box.
I love the difference between old Don and new Don, or young Don and old Don, and young Roger and older Roger, and how, you know, Don still has that twinkle in his eye, that
I
hope.
think
that,
this season is the first time we saw young Roger, right? We've seen young John, Don.
But I love how, like, he's you know, still got hope, and then now at this point it seems like he's really, you know, lost a lot of it.
Yeah, right.
And to see him just smile, you know, like at the end of this season when he smiled and he was happy, it was just such a big moment for the show, I think, and for him.
Yeah, absolutely. The scene, a couple scenes ago, with Roger Sterling when he's laughing about it's so absurd to even think about hiring me. Like, I don't know if I'd ever seen that character as giddy as he was over the prospect of having to hire me, which I take as an odd compliment in a weird sort of way.
Caroline!
Very seamless
Hey,
cut.
I think I
It's
finally
really
have a work
fantastic.
Are we allowed to cuss? Is that a big no-no?
Joan!
Are you holding back?
No, I was just
You can
curious.
swear. You may be a potty mouth, but
When do you
I'm
have to
not,
leave for Cleo's?
I was late for the Emmys last year. Red Skelton gave my seat away.
Does seeing Rich make you want to swear?
The good news is,
is
Go ahead,
Mrs.
Jay.
Blankenship
Yes.
on this episode?
I've been grounded in Philly due to Clint.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
I
And
love
bad
Mrs.
news
Blankenship.
is, we only have an hour before we're due at the Cleo's.
Sorry, kids.
In fact, is this Miss Blankenship's first episode?
I don't think so.
No, I think she
No.
was on
You have legs.
No.
maybe one
I
before.
think she was on before.
Make it simple but significant.
Hey, there's Matt Long.
Matt Long, shout out to Matt.
Turn around and go home, and we'll have to reschedule.
Good
John's
guy.
there with you?
Good guy, Matt Long.
Yes. We only had 4 tickets.
There'll be a lot of other people's clients there. Thank you, Joan.
Peggy, anything? I have work to do.
We represent the majority of the people in Alabama who hate
What a good lead-in for a character, right?
For you?
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
for
cool.
anybody.
Starting on a KKK.
Yeah, it's just he steers you down the right path.
This again? Really?
Clara asked.
Clara asked to see your reel.
I just wanted to see that Klan one. He said it never aired.
I love this bit coming up where
Girls, do you mind?
she trips on the cord. Every time she did it in rehearsal, I thought she was kidding. I thought she was doing it on purpose. Like I didn't get that she was acting. And then it just suddenly dawned on me, like literally 3 takes into it. Wow, she's actually making an effort to do that and was
Are
pulling
you
it
gonna use
off.
the KKK to sell cough drops?
Better than waiting on you to bring me something that'll get my juices flowing.
Should I get Megan back in here? Maybe she's not repressed.
Why is it so hard for you to accept that man's natural state is nude?
Because I'm civilized.
Or because you're brainwashed by society into thinking it's dirty. You take away all this.
Well, Jay,
crap,
don't
and
take your clothes off. Jay, this is weird. It's part of the show.
I'm
all
just
right?
trying to
It's very
set the
strange.
tone. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Let's get him.
Confusing.
No. He said Monday, and I'm not working this weekend.
Okay.
So, are you a smoker, Jay?
Rag.
I used to be. Yep.
So, was it difficult smoking on the show?
Well, not then because I was smoking then.
Well, I'd say you're lucky the Glow Coat Press isn't here. The minute you win, they know the ad's arty, and then you're out of business.
Turns out there's almost 50.
Going back to my first audition, it's so funny to remember how, because I didn't know anything really about the show, I didn't know what character even that I was going to be working with on the show to even base, anything on what I had seen on TV. So I didn't even know it was Peggy I was going to be working with Lizzie. And so my attitude in the audition, in regard to this unknown anonymous woman character, was a lot stronger, and it was easier for me to really go for that in the audition, thinking that the woman was a weak-minded woman or some sort of weak character. But then you get there and you work with Lizzie, and obviously she's the complete opposite of that. And it just it changed the dynamic for me so much that, I found myself intimidated by her in a good way, but it just created a whole a new thing in the scene for me once I met her and started working with her.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look who's that.
The Adventures of Pete and Ken.
Nice to see you. Mr. Cosgrove, nice to see you again.
I'm surprised he would bring you over here. We miss Birdseye more than we miss Kenny.
Well, that's why I wanted to say hello. I hear the old team's getting back together.
What team?
Phil, that's not a sure thing.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Scratch.
Uh-oh.
they don't have Don.
Take your seats, please. Well, we should sit down. Good luck.
Oh, coming up is one of my favorite shots of the season. The hands underneath. Joan holding hands with, with Roger, and then they cut to that shot of her holding hands with Don.
We're here to honor creative excellence in advertising and design. And everything.
I just ran into Ken Cosgrove.
Don't talk to me right now.
And I do mean everything.
Poor Pete.
I don't know if it was that funny, but thank you.
I have to tell you, I am very impressed you got this game.
Yes, well,
Mark Moses.
So
cracks me up,
sad.
man.
Poor Duck.
It's me.
And the next episode is
When I was
he's
coming up,
amazing in.
Leonard,
Oh yeah, when
He
he
attacks Don.
yeah.
Very inspiring. Raymond Rubicam said you were a genius. It's great to see you. I mean, actually, alive and everything. Get your hands off me. What's with the French service?
God, I miss working with that guy.
I feel like I've already won.
well, I'm afraid that'll be the limit to the public speaking portion of our show. And gentlemen, let's pace ourselves. In the first category, that of apparel, the nominees are
Yeah, it's 5.
Did you do that?
If you really
Did you ever do that?
Nope. Tried all season, never got it once.
The magic of television.
Yep. They had a machine. They had to build a machine to do it because nobody could do it.
That's
One
not-
guy I saw. One guy I saw do it.
I want to know
That-
who
that's
builds
not
that
true.
machine.
They didn't. They built a machine to do it?
Sure. A gun with the rubber bands, and they pulled it back.
Why didn't they just put it in there? Oh, I see. To launch it.
Yeah, because in the shot they
Right.
needed to see it.
It was jarring, but
More cute than I like.
I know I'm
I
not
love-
supposed to go.
Love how not on purpose is my collar like that. You know, it's an absolute accident.
He didn't even look at me.
Stan should have a little bit more
Right there.
awareness.
And I was clapping, and he thought I was clapping for him.
Who claps for themselves?
I have to say, I've every scene I did with her, Elizabeth Moss, blown away by her. Just every take so subtly different, just really wonderful. Just
Should I come back?
one of the best actresses I've ever worked with. It's such a sweetheart.
Someone's gonna want to get it down before it heads into the stratosphere.
Why don't you write down my ideas?
Look, I've read your brochure. I have no interest in the temperance movement.
You know, and this is across the board, male and female, all actors. The majority of experiences I've had are with people, and myself, I'm like this as well, that constantly or frequently asking, you know, is that any good? Or
Wait, here's the shot. Here's the shot. Other hand. Cut back. All right, it's coming soon, I know.
That was great. Good time to interrupt me.
Jay, I am so sorry.
One time I'm on a roll. I got something to say.
All right, go on, go back. Here's the shot. Come on, that's a great moment in the season.
That's huge.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, so I'm used to working with actors that you know doubt themselves more than they are confident, and Lizzie just is totally you know, you never hear her ask if anything was good. She knows it was good. She knows that she did what she wanted to do, and she doesn't question that. She might ask if, you know, somebody wants it a different way, but that was a first for me too, working with her. I've never had that experience before, and you feed off of that.
Thank you.
What's going on, dear?
Royal,
Well, I ran
Fairy
over
Tale,
because the people
Oasis.
from Life Cereal rented a car, and now they're waiting at the office.
Benton and
Right
Bowles,
now?
We'll reschedule.
Clark's
Maybe I can
Gum,
convince them to stay
Yakety
for the week.
Sax,
No, you want to see our presentation? We should put a cherry on this thing.
Really?
New York.
So the Schusters move into what used to be the Harrington house. Meanwhile, Betty gets extremely jealous when she sees Allison dancing with Rodney at the after party. But then Michael asks Betty to dance with him and also dances with Claire. And that is all I can tell you about the next few weeks of Peyton Place.
How the heck do you know all this?
They send me the scripts. I need to see them. It's my job.
I can't believe Connie goes through with that winning.
It is a surprise, I agree.
What more do I need to say?
Heavy.
Done. You remember.
Jim and Dennis, glad you could make it.
I can't thank you enough for waiting. Don't think about it. You've been unwinding as Mr. Crane ruins Peyton Place. Perfect. Well, let's get to it. Roger, thank you.
I'll be on my way, but first, victory lap! Come on, Pete! Green, Jimmy Olsen! Wrap it up quickly, gents. We have an after party to attend.
Thank you, Roger.
Is everyone set?
That's one lads, right?
I love that Harry Crane feels like the most important person in that room. Like,
Okay, everybody
Yeah.
ready? So,
God, I love how trashed he is. This
His
guy's
hair.
just gone.
and it's got a big name. And I know you want to associate it with health. But
Has he ever done a pitch like this the entire show?
You know what? I got it. Look, there are sweeter cereals than this. But I kept thinking about, nostalgia.
I didn't understand when we did the table read of this episode because I had never seen the show before. I thought the show was a comedy. You can understand why after this was my first experience of the show. Well, and afterwards I called and asked my manager. I said, "This show is a drama, right? I mean, it's been winning the best drama Emmys." Because the script the table read of the script I was just at was a hilarious comedy. I mean, this whole episode, from beginning to end is one big laugh.
the season was really funny this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really dark too.
Yeah.
And one feeds off the other. The darker something is, the easier laughs come and the funnier they are because you really need that laugh to be taken away from the darkness when it's executed properly. And I actually think this was.
You sound like you're a writer.
Maybe, I don't know, but it really feels like this was. I think it was my favorite season, not because I was on it, but it was just amazing.
Same here.
And And the combination of that, Don just spiraling downward and downward and downward and watching this guy just crawl through the mud made the levity that work much better. So as, just as much with as a contradiction to it.
Life is just a bowl of life cereal.
Look at him. Because it's like funny, but it's really sad at the same time.
Enjoy the rest of your life.
I'm expecting you to do this right now.
Give me a second.
Look at him.
Life. The reason to get out of bed in the morning. Life, the cure for the common breakfast.
Uh-oh.
Life, its sweetness never ends.
Just stole my
Keep
idea.
by the bowlful.
Oh, there you go. Cure for the common breakfast. Love it.
It's got the health angle.
That's trouble.
Life makes
Someone's
you
going to
feel
have to get
better.
hired
It's
at the end
got
of the episode.
Very nice.
That dog will hunt. Wonderful. We'll get that put together for you.
Should we discuss media?
I can keep going.
I think we got a home run. We don't need to take up any more of your time. I know you have some celebrating to do.
I don't know what to say. This is the most fun I ever had in New York.
Anytime, fellas.
Very good then.
Roger.
Love Lizzie.
Let's go.
Her looks.
Can I speak with you a moment?
There she
I
is.
really need to talk to you.
There's the astronaut.
The tagline.
You think I'm joking when I give you a deadline?
You said Monday.
Ida, book a nice room with a lock on it for Misters Olson and Rizzo. Bill it to Vix. Don't come out until you have something.
Are you kidding?
Pete, we'll walk him out.
Do you guys think Don has a drinking problem?
Pick a place, or should I?
He wasn't serious. It's the weekend. We'll work in the office.
Do you want me to go chase him down to see if he's serious or not?
Did you see her shift her
get
wig
Stanley.
just
Really?
so slightly?
You know that she's the mom from the Karate Kid?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
I need to speak with you.
Not now.
And she was
Apparently-
originally cast as Rizzo in the first Broadway production of
Grease.
it. Yeah.
Apparently, that wig shift, I think story goes, that was just a happy little magical accident.
It was. Oh, that is just fantastic. I love those little accidents.
It came to me that Mr. Cosgrove was unhappy and that he and his choice clients would be a welcome addition to the firm.
Over my dead body.
How do you feel about that? I mean, this is not nice, right? You're sitting here watching it, and
I apologize.
he doesn't want you.
It was wrong of me not to consider.
Aaron, was it this episode that your child was born? Was it the next one? Because it was one of my first ones.
Was the next one?
That happened.
Was the next
You
one?
never liked me. You picked him over me to begin with, and now you expect me to.
So heads up.
And
I
everyone
can
knew it,
mention
yeah.
that in the next episode.
In the next episode. They can take this and put it there.
And maybe have you back. Hey, yeah, you do a couple, multiple commentaries.
And everyone on set knew that
That's
my
right.
wife was in labor,
That's right.
except me.
Yeah, you were the only one until you were done, right?
And he has accounts. Bird's Eye, a beverage called Mount
She didn't want me to worry.
Fillmore
Yeah.
Autoparts, which has entered the national.
And they wanted you to work.
Oh, that's
Does that put you at ease?
What would put
Truth is that we had about 24 more hours. So,
That's right.
yeah, we were.
You had time to kill.
Still, I expect pragmatism from you. We share that. Mr. Cosgrove and I are having lunch on Monday. If your tantrum has subsided, you're welcome to join us.
I'm going home.
And on a personal note, I'd like to add that I'm quite fond of you. It pains me to hear you say otherwise.
I never believed that.
Get that thing in here.
No? I think Lane is quite fond of Pete.
You think so?
I do.
General. You're not flying tonight, are you?
No, it's been years.
I bet.
I don't think Lane is that great of a liar.
Who do you report to?
President.
Of what, William Morris?
You know one of these decorations? You're shutting up loudmouths.
It's a pleasure to meet you, General. Enjoy your evening.
Don. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You too. You're top of the heap, huh?
Heap of what?
I know they give out 50 a year, but I gotta say, it doesn't get any sweeter than this.
Roger, buy Ned a drink. There you are. Mom called. She's looking for us.
It was very nice.
Sort of a dark commentary on awards and award shows and what awards really mean. And kind of ironic since this is like the most award-winning show.
It's interesting though. You're talking about his joy in seeing Don's smile, but you know he was certainly giddy to win that award.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
he was also pretty hammered at that point, though.
Doesn't make it work any better.
I just think it meant a lot more to him than he'd want to give on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Award or no award, you're still Don Draper.
Whatever that means.
You're incredible.
You smell good.
Is that right?
Probably not his best line, huh? Don Draper. I feel like his game is off right here. Just a little too drunk.
Really celebrate.
I think you're confusing a lot of things at once right now. I'm very happy for you.
But probably the first character since Rachel, you know, where the lines didn't really matter, you know, where she really, I think it was the first woman to kind of fall for him, you know, the person, not
What does that mean?
what he was selling.
Mystique or the...
Yeah. And
I can't believe you're reading a Playboy. That's so funny.
Wallpaper more exciting. But I know you're his favorite. I bet he takes you hunting and lets you carry the carcasses in your mouth.
Are you gonna work or just stare at pictures of women who can't stare back?
I think when we shot this, it was my second day of work, which was really more like my first real day. My first day, technically, I just shot a quick little thing, and I was in and out. This was my first full day, and of course, it was the day where I had to take all my clothes off.
So how was that? Was it really awkward? Did you feel really uncomfortable?
you had done it before in the audition, so.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, it was a little foresight into what was to come. I don't think anything can prepare you for having to take all your clothes off in front of a bunch of strangers. I mean, I'm sure Lizzie was uncomfortable about it as well to a certain degree, but at least she knew everybody there. And
You're lazy.
it was the first time for me. Really?
First time for you to have to take your clothes off on a set?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah. In that regard, yeah.
And it's basically your first day.
Yeah.
Sounds wildly uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It was a whole mix of emotions that.
See, now I'm getting uncomfortable. Well, now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Very
but
uncomfortable.
the funny thing is that
That's because Jay is, seriously, dude.
I just gotta do
More
it. because
uncomfortable.
it
I'm getting more.
feels
This is just awkward.
better. But yeah, the thing about Stan is that he's so comfortable, and yet I was so uncomfortable in every regard.
What are you in?
Just nervous, and my first day, and then to have to do all of this stuff is
Let's talk cough drops.
it was just
What you got?
a new experience for me.
Thinking.
About what?
Don't flatter yourself. It's involuntary. Maybe it was left over from the magazine.
That's funny.
Terrific. Now, I don't think it's that hard to convince people that cough drops are medicine, especially when they taste like it, right?
Now, would that really be a good way to work?
If you were like that, I suppose.
So you're really gonna leave me alone with all these naked gold women?
I think Stan is obviously a little bit more bark than he is bite.
Oh, absolutely.
When it really comes down to it.
Yes,
So
it is.
Is he attached?
To that glass? Absolutely.
No.
He's pretty proud of himself.
Well, it's a big day for him.
It's a big day for all of us.
Especially you. Okay?
Well, they don't seem to give awards for what I do.
And what is that?
Find guys like him.
You've crossed the border from lubricated to morose. Good night.
What do you guys think? Think they'll end up together in the end?
No,
Yeah, probably not.
because that would make Roger happy.
Yeah.
And Roger's much funnier sad.
It's done.
I actually have a copy of
Heller's Luxury
Sterling's Gold. It's a fine book. Very, very powerful.
What are you doing here? I have a meeting in the
Chock full of wisdom.
standing here. I thought I'd say hello.
Really? Name one other
I
company.
think that was my second episode, and that, again, that table read was just a hilarious experience.
Yeah.
And I've ignored them. That's my message for you.
I just wanted to
I actually really love the table reads, just seeing the entire cast around one table and reading the script out loud.
Maybe it was a bad idea.
But I think the show also plays much more comic at a table read because there's like an audience there and people are kind of
true.
working it a little bit more. And
Where's your
by the
boss
time it
when you
gets
are
shot, it definitely comes down.
Yes, it does. It does.
Comes
And
down.
then when you're filming a scene that got a laugh at the table read and no one's laughing, you think, am I doing this wrong
Yeah.
now? Wait, what am I doing differently?
I do anything to buy you a
I was funny yesterday. What's happened?
It's 10 a.m. My mother always said,
That's a great cut.
because you'll get it. And then people get jealous and try and take it away from you.
I don't think that's how that goes.
You're an expert on everything, right? And how can I hire you? You know too much about me.
You know I've been discreet.
Once you say that, you're not discreet anymore. They get out of here before they open for lunch. It's embarrassing.
I'll buy you lunch.
I'm stuffed. I had a jar of olives. Oh. And you're a great fur guy. I'm gonna need one of those.
Let me get you a cab. You should go home.
Garçon, je m'appelle Roger. Je suis un taxi, s'il vous plaît.
So you use cough drops when you're sick in bed, on a car trip, at the movies, and in church. Anything you'd like to add?
What?
This pencil's a little dull. Maybe I should dip that thing in some ink and write with it.
Stop looking.
Thought I might make it go away.
You know what? Fine.
Are we getting dressed now?
You can do whatever you want.
I was so relieved when we got to the point in the scene where
You do.
I was putting my clothes back on.
Win what?
Win the prize for the smuggest bitch in the world. I gotta take a leak.
Hey, Rizzo! I'm hungry. Do you want anything?
She showed me. Called my bluff. And
Yeah.
What did you in for again?
Cake mixes and toppings. I wrote the jingle.
This is the Lost Weekend cut, isn't it?
I think so.
Where he wakes up in bed with someone else.
So what night is this supposed to be? Friday night? Right? Because it was a work day?
Yeah.
And the awards and all that?
That sounds familiar. Oh. Okay.
I love that she was humming the Star Spangled Banner. It's so funny.
Hello.
So you finally decided to pick up the phone. Where the hell are you?
Who is this?
It's me. Where the
I
hell
give
are you?
a shout out to Scott Hornbacher for that shot.
Yeah.
They're sitting in a den
That's
watching TV,
the
waiting for someone who is
with the sun
obviously
coming
not
up.
coming. I know you don't
You know.
care that Henry and I were supposed to go to
Well
Director
done.
of the episode.
Well done, Mr. Hornbacher.
I'm coming on Sunday.
Yeah, he did a great job. This is a fantastic episode.
Fantastic.
And a great guy. You know, it's very nerve-wracking shooting your first episode and he just kind of, I just
He
felt really
did.
comfortable with him.
Yes, I did too.
Yeah.
There's the second episode. He filmed one last year.
I meant for
for this
us,
season. For you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, look, this is great. This is just great. It's a new girl.
So it's Sunday.
Yeah.
I can't believe we slept so long.
He just doesn't even know who she is. And it's like funny, but so sad and pathetic at the same time, you know?
No, it's yours.
Really sorry. I have some things to do.
This happens to me like every weekend, by the way.
You said you were gonna take my picture and you never did.
When did I say that?
I don't know. Somewhere around your third order of French fries. After your sister left.
My sister?
Was that her on the phone?
No.
Don't lie to me. It's okay, Dick.
So that's amazing. She calls him Dick. Just shows like such a simple beat how far gone this guy is.
I'm really late. I should get ready.
Oh, okay. Do you mind?
I had a great time, Doris.
I don't think he meant that, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
All right. I'll see you around, I guess.
Booze flies out.
Look at the shit floating around the
I
glass,
know.
too.
It's disgusting food.
His apartment is so dark.
Yeah.
You know, just a dark.
It's a really dark episode.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Look at this.
I tried to call you Friday night, and yesterday it rang, and today it's busy.
My phone's not working.
Can I come in?
What's the problem?
I know you don't want to hear this, but the Life cereal tag you sold, it was that kid's. Roger's idiot.
Roger's idiot.
Eat Life by the bowlful? We worked on that for
People were
weeks.
calling me that for
No.
the next week,
The cure for the common breakfast.
which I kind of enjoyed.
I don't think so.
I know I've gotten stuff stuck in my brain before, and you don't know where it's coming from. It's that kid's.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Call Life and tell them it's terrible and we changed our minds.
They loved it.
It's terrible.
Well, neither you nor the client was in a condition to notice.
Think of 10 more tags.
I still get a cure for the common, blah, blah, blah. You know, like people say that to me. I mean, you know, not strangers, because that would be odd, but like friends, you know.
A cure for the common stranger.
Cure for the common
Hey.
stranger.
You have to bring him in right away. Tomorrow. Fix it.
Should also mention Chris Manley, by the way, mentioning The Light.
Yeah, fantastic DP.
Oh, we should also mention Brett, who wrote the episode.
Yeah.
And Matt Weiner.
Who?
He also wrote the episode.
Never heard of him.
You will.
Will, someday.
Yep. Once this is played back.
I've added you to our reservation.
No. When he gets here, bring him to the conference room.
Uh-oh. These
I
two...
wonder if you can see my limp.
Coughing and everyone's staring at him, including the
I
priest.
walk up.
He sucks
I have
the Vicks.
hurt
Yeah,
my foot.
You pull it off. That's pretty much how I pitched it.
It's true. I only changed one little thing.
Not nice.
Good morning.
Call the pen and pencil, see if someone found my award.
What's the category?
Best actress.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
There he is. It's trouble.
They told me to wait here.
Your little friend is waiting.
This was very exciting for me because I got to bully Don
Listen,
Draper.
Danny,
I mean, come on, right?
I've been thinking about things, and there was a slogan in your book. The cure for the common something.
Bus, beer, chair, which one?
I'm gonna give you $50 for the idea.
You liked it, huh?
What did I just
There's an
say?
internet site where they compared me to John Lovitz using this shot. And I'm not gonna lie, I resented it. I don't see the resemblance. No offense to
I don't
Mr.
have to buy
Lovitz,
it.
very talented man,
I
but
just use it. Take the money.
I don't need money. I need a job.
You wouldn't even be in this room if you weren't related to Roger.
But I am. That's all I have. That and my ideas.
it's so funny because the character's such a hack. You know, he's so arrogant. It's really funny. Uh-oh.
Yep.
This place is fantastic.
Lane, could you leave us, please?
Certainly.
I've given this a lot of thought.
Me too.
If you're open to the direction and tenor of the business I'm doing here, I think you'd be a great addition to my team.
How's that supposed to mean?
That things have changed in a permanent way.
I'd say nothing's changed.
Look, Ken, everyone here likes you, but this is a small shop and I need to know you can do as told.
Very nice. That was awesome.
Oh,
Just
Pete Campbell.
you figuring it out. Got to play ball with this guy.
Plan's coming.
Peggy!
So that's
Danny
me
Jones, he's starting next Monday.
smiling,
Kidding?
not as the character, but just so stoked that I'm on the show now. Just like so stoked. And I'm thinking, thank you, Matt Weiner. This is awesome.
Wait here.
I always liked chocolate ice cream, but my mother made it in vanilla because it didn't change.
I think that's the funniest line of the season. It's so hysterical and so random.
What changed your mind?
Couldn't live without him.
Well, one good turn deserves another. You left it at the bar.
Too much celebrating, I guess.
Yeah, that happens. I'll give it back if you just say one thing. You couldn't have done it without me.
Did I not say that? That was wrong. Thank you.
I love this shot. It's a little pushing. I guess he's taller than me. Whatever.
Just a little.
Morning.
Just a little bit.
Would you leave me alone?
You told me to come in.
The hell I did.
You hired me.
What? When?
Yesterday.
Just an interesting
He said,
episode
"Welcome
of
aboard."
power shifting and between you've got Don and Roger, Peggy and Stan, Pete.
Yeah,
Ken.
right?
Yeah.
There's everyone's
I
transitioning.
love this
Yeah.
shot of John
Yeah.
here as the elevator closes.
So is Don Draper conning him, or did he really offer him the job?
I think
And he
it's-
didn't remember.
I think he's conning him.
You think he's conning him?
Yeah.
Waldorf stories.
Thank
That
you very
look in
much.
the end says it all.
Yeah, right?
In my opinion, yeah. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Scott.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Matt.
So lucky
Thank you,
to be a
Scott.
part of this incredible show. And thank you, Aaron,
Ken Cosgrove
for welcoming us
in the
with
house.
open arms.
Yeah, I want to say how great the cast was to us guest stars.
Yes,
You know,
everybody.
just everyone couldn't have been cooler, couldn't have been sweeter.
Made it a
just
lot of fun.
across the board. All right,
All right.
it's time to put your clothes back on, Jay. It's over.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weird. It's a little
Hang on.
strange.
Can you hand me my shirt?